let's do it.
One day we can all find our Laylas.
Oh my God.
I definitely burned a few brain cells. Alex Hormozi was streaming 3 days ago, and I couldn't help but notice that this stream feels completely bland. So when you play this, if you look closely, there's no intro, there's no starting soon, there's nothing wrong with this. I'm gonna be honest with you. The only thing they care about is to get their message across, and if they're in business, well, to make money, so on and so forth. However, if we go to this fellow right here,
Brought to you by the EveryDollar app. Start budgeting for free today. Normal is broke and common sense is weird.
Dave Ramsey has the cleanest stinger and intro you could possibly see in the business space. I haven't seen anyone with an intro sequence and a stinger that clean. And so I thought, given that Hormozi actually follows Dave Ramsey, why not actually just recreate something similar for Alex Hormozi's live streams? I'm going to create a stinger similar to the one on the Dave Ramsey show and an intro kind of like this one, where you can kind of see a few of the highlights of the entire show. If you want to use the same system my private clients are using to sell projects like these, I'm leaving a link in the description for you to request access to the entire SOP library for this system. Now, I don't give access to just anyone. You'll need to submit a request and get approved, because I'm only working with people who are serious about implementing this and actually putting it to use. But if you do get approved, you'll see exactly how the system creates and send proposals, contracts, and invoices on autopilot, so you can secure high-paying opportunities without getting stuck in negotiations, start delivering projects fast, and get paid even faster. Links in the description. All right, so I just put all the clips together. I'm feeling really good about this one. It doesn't even have all the effects yet. This is what it looks like so far. Started the first clip with Alex kind of like adjusting his microphone. He's about to do the whole live webinar thing. And after the first clip, I added all the clips relating to the Cash Cow series. So the first two are simply just him kind of like, I tried looking for smiles a lot. I like smiling for some reason always works well on all social media platforms. That also includes thumbnails. I tried finding all the clips where you can see happy faces, happy faces, happy faces, so that people can see that is a good service he's providing. And if you look at all of his books, all these books look so user-friendly. For the longest time, business has always been this difficult thing for people to teach because it's not fun, if you will. And you can tell that his goal is being reflected everywhere on books. Got happy faces here, happy faces here. But because this is a business channel, then you also want kind of like serious moments where you can see Alex kind of like focused and dialed in. Happy face, focus face, focus face, focus face. Then I added another clip talking. There's a talking head portion of a video, and then you have some additional b-roll to kind of fill in these spots. Walking footage also helps with these fillers as well as b-roll like this. So you got another one here, and then another one with Layla. Really attributes a lot of his success to his marriage, which is, you know, props to you, man. Hopefully one day we can all find our Laylas. And then you got more filler clips right here because we're approaching the end. And then to finish off, you have kind of like this kind of like grandiose moment. We can begin the day. I just took a look at this. What was I thinking? This does not need any effects whatsoever. So we can now move on to the stinger or the logo animations. A little bit rusty with After Effects. I haven't used After Effects in such a long time. However, I still think I got it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. This is what the starting screen looks like. right. Hear me out. I thought it would be absolutely hilarious to have Alex cooking some food while he's gone. That's the point of the intermission screen, by the way. Like if you have to do something outside of the stream, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to end the stream. Maybe you went to the bathroom or you went to go get lunch. That's what intermission screens are for. All right, so last night I finished the logo animation. Every single element of this logo has an upwards direction. So what I mean by this is the logo will be revealed upwards with the surplus area. You have both the supply and demand graph, and the equilibrium graphs will also move upwards. And I had this idea because if you look at the logo, you'll see that this arrow here is pointing upwards. Therefore, I use this part of the logo as the main point of direction for the entire animation. That's why the logo will be revealed upwards. It's kind of like the arrow is telling where the animation of the logo should flow. I took the arrow and I gave it an animation where it would flip and then go down. If we play this through, this is the logo reveal, and this is how the logo fades away. I definitely burned a few brain cells trying to perfect this animation.
Oh my God.
All right. I just finished the stinger. This is what it looks like. Pretty sweet, huh? I actually think it's pretty cool. Let me close the graph editor here. One last thing that I do need to do is I need to toggle motion blur to make it more cinematic, if you will. Let's put everything together and see what a Alex Hormozi live stream would look like with these fresh, new, crispy assets.
Vantage, which is a group for $1 million plus business owners. You can find the link in the chat. The chat. Ooh, not the chat. The chat. All right, let's do it. Miroslav, the email king. What is up, my friend? Where are you calling in from?
Oh, hey. Yeah, I'm calling from Czech Republic. Hi.
Dude, it took a minute to hit the satellite and come back down. It's all good. All right, what's up, dude?
Yeah, probably.
Figure out how to get this to be openable from a brand. Okay, that's another way. Maybe it just takes twice the volume and then they're willing to do it.